Mabuhay, everyone. I am Reverend Reg, and today is May 24, 2021, and it's 2 minutes past 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, here is what we're doing today. We're gracing loving kindness and at the same time just learning a bit about our heart intelligence because when I went to my grade school and high school, when we talked about intelligence, the only thing that I was taught about is that the intelligence is just based in our head brain. But as I study more about metaphysics and as I work with the Global Coherence Initiative, I'm learning that it's not just dependent on the brain, and it's actually very important for us to open up our consciousness to the idea that there's more to our hearts and it's not just an organ in the body that pumps blood. So in fact, the Heart Math Institute has been doing their research for about 2 decades now, over 2 decades, and one of the most important things that they have discovered is that the heart is actually it has a brain of its own, and at the same time it's so important for us to pay attention to our heart's intelligence because the best way to navigate our day-to-day lives, whether it's our personal lives or our professional lives, is to really tune into our heart's intelligence. And the most amazing thing for me about their research is that it's also connected to what's happening in our environment. So a lot of the things that we're concerned about in terms of climate change, in terms of what's happening in our relationships, whether we're happy with it or sometimes we find ourselves in stressful interactions, it's so important to realize that we have the power of our heart's intelligence to guide us and at the same time to make us more effective in terms of handling our personal and professional lives without putting unnecessary drain in our energy. So anyway, for those of you who are currently sending me messages in my chat box for Facebook, I will reply to all of you later. But for now, I encourage everyone to please tune in to the Philippine Coherence Initiative and kindly go to the Global Coherence app. You can download it through Google Play or iOS and just look for the username Philippine Coherence Initiative and use the password capital O for orange and then Earth and use the capital E letter for it and the numerical 7 and 6. So, what we're doing here is to energetically raise the vibration of loving kindness, first and foremost for ourselves, so that we can radiate it to the rest of the people, things, seen and unseen forces in our field environment and raise the loving kindness vibration. So it's so important for us to do this because apparently we go through everyday situations where stress is just around the corner, but we don't have to be consumed by that kind of energy. We have the capacity to remain cool, calm, and collected. And at the same time, we have what it takes to actually raise our personal energy and rise above whatever so called stress, challenges, or problems that we are going through. So I encourage everybody to have water beside you and to go to your meditation spot or your prayer corner. Allow yourself the peace and quiet every day at 3 o'clock with us, or at any time you can play back the audio. Gently close your eyes and sit in a comfortable position where you can keep your spine straight. Imagine a box to your right and allow this box to be a place or a storage for anything that is not in alignment with our synchronized meditation practice. Let go of all concerns, all your worries, fears, and doubts. Practice some form of self care for just a few minutes so that you can be more efficient and effective at handling whatever it is that concerns you. And this time, slow your breath just a little bit as if they're coming from the heart. Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the nose. And feel as if your breaths are coming from the heart. Feel your body let go of any tension. And as you keep releasing the tension in your body, you are allowing every cell of your organ, every aspect of your life to experience more ease and grace. Continue taking your breaths as if they're coming from the heart. This time, I want you to connect with the inner smile of your heart, feeling that gentleness from within you. You know what the philosophers have been saying, that if you want to receive love, gentleness, and kindness from others, we have to be the first ones to give that to ourselves. And practicing personal coherence by tapping into the wisdom of our hearts is one of the best ways to actually get started with it. Continue feeling that inner smile from your heart. Witness parts of your body that are stressed. Feel the healing of unconditional love and kindness that's coming from your heart. And as you continuously do this, witness a pink light energy grow beautifully from the heart. Allow this pink light energy to grow, to expand, to become even bigger, brighter, filling up every inch of you. Continue feeling that inner smile from your heart as you become more mindful of your breath patterns. Feel that beautiful, resonant connection with Mother Earth. Satnam, everyone. Please tell me if you're able to hear me. Make a comment. One of you said that I'm not visible to, I'm not audible for a few minutes. Please let me know if you're able to hear me now. Alright. Satnam, everyone. Please let me know if you're able to hear this. Okay, so let's start again because I think some of you are telling me that the broadcast isn't audible. Okay, all right. So let's just start again.